Hi, Lee Phillips again. I want to talk about keeping the hands and the feet warm. We happen to live in Utah. It gets cold in the winter. And so what I do is I go down, and Costco has these little hotties on sale. They have them for your hands and they have them for your feet. That's the last one I've got from last year. And I actually buy enough to have one every day from September when they come on in Costco until actually we went through the 1st of June this year. So you buy the little feet warmers and the hand warmers. We haven't used hardly any hand warmers. Let me do those first. We have a neighbor who is a great seamstress. She has made a right hand glove for Christy, and you can't put the individual's hand in a normal glove because their fingers won't straighten and you can't get the glove on. So we had her make a glove that just had two parts, and she'd put her right hand in, actually would do it this way with the thumb, and then she can fit that up in the joystick on her wheelchair and move it around, but she has a covering on her hand in the winter. We also made a pocket in the glove, and you're going to have to get somebody who's a seamstress. We've got a pocket in the glove, and you can put the hand warmer in the pocket, and then it goes against their hand here, and it keeps the hand warm. So that's the way we keep the hand warm. It has a strap on so we can pull it around and tighten it down so the cold air doesn't get in. But that's how we've kept her hands warm. Now her feet are always cold. I explained in another YouTube that ALS people don't have a lot of circulation. The circulation goes through your muscles, and your muscles are dying, so you don't have a lot of circulation. What we do is a couple of things. First of all, on the wheelchair, I took a piece of foam that you get in packing material, basically, and I have taped it using the Mylar tape, and I've offered to sell you some Mylar tape. I'll sell it to you as cheap as I can get it. I buy it by the case, but I've just taped this piece of foam on the metal chair. This metal is cold in the winter, and so with the piece on the pad, it's a lot better. Now we've actually had the wheelchair altered a couple of times. The pad used to be just this wide, and the foot kept falling off the end of it. So we had them widen the pad. They can get a thing that sticks on the side of it. And then we had them get a little bracket that goes up so the foot doesn't fall off. When you can't use your foot or move your foot, it needs to be supported. So it's supported that way, and the foam is on this. The foam is on this so that her foot never touches any of the metal on the bottom of the wheelchair. You can't get shoes on an ALS patient because their toes curl, and you can't get the shoe on. So give up on the shoe. It isn't going to work. What we do with Christy is we put a sock on, and then in this pouch of the little hotties, and it says it lasts 5 hours. But what we do is we take them off, and we slap one. It has a adhesive stuff on it, sticky. We slap it up underneath the arch of her foot, and then we put the sock back on. Now we're in the middle of the summer right now, so we're not too worried about that. It's 100 and some odd degrees outside, and we put the sock back on. This is a sock that our neighbor, who's the seamstress, made for her. You can get a sock, get it bigger than the foot. You can buy them commercially, and we've got a couple of commercial ones, but she loves these because they're just the right size. And so we put the heat pad up under the arch, then we put this heavier sock on the outside, and it says it lasts 5 hours, but it actually lasts from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. They will still be warm when we take them off at 9 at night. Now we don't shake them up like it says to. We just put them on, and then the chemical reaction doesn't react as fast. It doesn't get the oxygen as soon. So it actually lasts for 12 hours, and her foot will be warm all day long, and when we take it off in the evening it'll still be warm. So that's the way we keep her feet warm. We insulate the bottom of the electric chair, the metal pad, and then we use the little hottie up under the foot, under the arch, and we have a double sock on it. It works pretty good for Christy. That's the way we figured out to keep the feet warm.